Hello everyone, this is Pramita here. Today I'm going to do the last flip through for the month of January. I have already done 2 flip throughs of my January journal, and since then I have just added this ephemera on the cover which says January. I think it was from a Simple Stories Carpe Diem collection, and yeah, let's proceed. So I think I had done a flip through uh, till here, I think. Okay, I need to do from here. So on this page I have just fussy cut this from Simple Stories Carpe Diem pattern paper, 12 by 12 paper, and I've layered this on the small triangular piece of paper that I had in my stash. Added another ephemera and a small bit of washi tape, and I've just layered the stuff. And I think on this day I received a call from my cousin brother, and we had a talk. And if you can look carefully, yeah, so this was Sunday and this was basically blank. So I wanted to put some elements at the back as a background, and so I just used my black gel pen to create some dots, and I think it looks pretty good and matches the floral arrangement. So, and on this day I received my Cocoa Daisy kit, and what I've done is I have used the business card that they give as a tip-in, and I've just added some watercolor hearts to it because this paper is pretty good, like it has a texture sort of thing. So what I did was, actually I used my distress markers for this. So I used my distress markers at the beginning, and then I diluted the color with the help of a water brush. So that's how they turned out to be. And I added another small bit of tip-in because as you can see, this day a lot had been happening on this day, and I wanted to write something extra also, but there was no space. So what I did was, I had this strip of paper in my stash after making journals and whatnot, and I used this bit, if you can see carefully, use this bit as a small tip-in attached to the Cocoa Daisy one. And this is a washi. Mira, I hope you're enjoying this washi. This is a washi that I had in my stash, and I've just used it sparingly out here, and stuck a few stickers from Cocoa Daisy. And yeah, on that day I was informed that I'm a part of the Lily and Miko Designs PR team on Etsy. And this is a small, once again, a packaging ephemera, you can say. I have just chopped off the the washi tape that comes sealed with a circular paper, and I have just used that, half of it over here and the other half over here. And this is once again a cut apart portion from a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I've just fussy cut this stuff out, and I've written Lily and Miko Designs. And if you look carefully, you'll see how I have used some doodling out here, over here, over here. These are all coloring washi tape, but I don't tend to color them. I just used my black gel pen to color these, and I think they came out pretty well. I have also used some doodling over here. If you, just a second, if you let me bring this above a little bit, I hope you can see it. Yeah, that's how I've done some doodling. And I have been practicing doodling quite a little bit, but I don't know how well I have become. It needs a lot of practice. And then on this day, once again, my old techniques, layering up, I have used. This is on this day, layer up some bits and bobs, and over here I've just used a little bit of doodling. I've just torn apart the washi into irregular length and used that to give a ripping effect. and this was just another washi, this washi, bits and bobs of that washi. And this is a Planner Society washi. This paper is also from Planner Society kit. I had a bit of it left over after making a journal cover, so I have used it in this way. Okay, on this day on this day I did this doodle. I'll show you. I hope you can see it. Doodle, yeah. And I wrote about my day. Anyways, by this time I have already acquired a calligraphy pen, and I'm practicing on that. And this I have just added a bit of doodling around the word smile. And I have written Wednesday on Wednesday with the help of that calligraphy pen. I'm trying out the styles, it requires a lot of practice. And once again over here, if you can see clearly, I hope you can, I have used some doodling out here. And on this day I received this almond, Pero almond, some sticks, chocolate sticks. It was delicious. A friend of mine, she had brought this for me from Philippines, and I enjoyed this. And yeah, so on this day, basically, I split up the pages into small sections and journaled about the whole day. This is very simple. I just layered some bits and bobs. I've outlined the stuff, the ephemera, to just give it a little bit of pop, and I've added a butterfly out here. Now on this day, I had added this tip in anticipating that I'll have a shortage of space maybe, and I will have to write on this stipend. But fortunately, I didn't have to write on this stipend. So what I did was I just lettered a few words: celebrate life. And this was once again in a notepad of Coco Daisy. Once I've used up the plain pages, like I just chop up the floral bit and I kept it aside to be used somewhere else in my journal. So I have used this in the corner of this journaling card, and I've written celebrate life. And on this day, Terry, the very dear friend of mine, she was very sad. Her brother had passed away, and I received my PR code from Lily and Miko, and yeah, that's it. So, and then we come to the next day. Once again, I've tried to do some doodling. It depends how. Some days it's good, some days it isn't. And then this is a small washi that I bought from a local craft store. And once again, this mandala washis that I have, coloring washis. And on this day also, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos. I think I did a binge watching. I cooked paneer, and I worked on journals as usual. Okay, now this day I had made a mistake. These were water-soluble crayons that I had recently purchased from a local craft shop. Now, what I found was I made some circular stuff and I had left them to color later on, or to dilute them later on, blending the colors properly. But what happened was, when I went back to this after a while, about a week or so, I couldn't get them to blend anymore. They just stood like rocks, and I didn't like what I saw. So I had to go back to my trusted black gel pen, and I had to do this. I added a few leaves just to add a little bit of interest, and then a few dots here and there. I've added once again a small doodle, if you can see over here. I've journaled and stuck two hearts. These are all filling up some empty spaces. This is a small die cut washi from Pink Paisley, I think, Moonstruck collection. These are small die cuts that I had in my stash, and I've just lettered the word Sunday. That's all. And the next day was the last day, no, not the last day, but the last page in my journal, because I had made a wrong calculation and there was one page less. So later on I added one journaling card as a tip-in and completed the journal as it is. So on that day we had gone out. I shipped a bunch of packages to my friends. Someone is trying to contact me over the phone. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. So I shipped a lot of packages on this day, and on this day I had some grocery deliveries also. Now I will show you how I made this ephemera. This is a personalized ephemera that I made from a brown paper bag. And this was the last day. I didn't have any page left. So what I did was, these are the 4x6 journaling cards. I dated them and I wrote what happened on that day. And that's it. I just stuck it as a tip-in. So that's the end of my January journal. And it has come to this. Look how chunky it is. And I love it. And I have announced in my Facebook journaling group that I have plans of starting a series on various tips and tricks of how to journal. I know there are tons and tons of videos on these topics over the YouTube, and I'm not the only one who's doing it, but some I've learned the hard way and some is my personal preference. So I hope to do a series very soon, starting off with how you can create backgrounds for your journals and add tip-ins, make personalized ephemera, and stamping images, adding phrases, tabs, making your own inserts for the journaling also. So yeah, that's it. So keep watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you do want to see more of such flip-throughs and tips and tricks of journaling, then please subscribe to my channel and show it some love. Bye. Bye for now.